So it's thumb, index, and then these two together. So that's kind of it. It's a pretty difficult hammer-on to get because you're already, this finger's already is staying here, so you kind of have to get underneath it.
And before that, you did a pull-off.
Yeah, a little pull-off with the pinky.
Right. Okay, so those two, when you dropped in on the 5th string, what are you holding there?
5th and 4th string at the 4th and 2nd fret.
Oh, that's all. Just those two are fretted, nothing else. I see.
So I start off with a hammer on the E string. This is on the 4th fret, so. And it's a bit difficult to describe because it's in 7/8. But so I hammer on, pick, hammer on, pick, hammer on, pick again on the low E. Hammer on again. So it's basically getting the right notes, figuring out, you know, and who's going to play what. Like, and is this hand going to play it? Is this going to hammer on somewhere or play it? Or is this one? Because none of these two hands are entirely separate. They're not actually touching the strings at the same time.
Right.
So while more people are pretty much used to, like, if I want to get sound, I need both hands on the guitar at the same time. I'm doing the opposite. I'm saying that I'm going to have either this hand making a sound or this hand's going to make a sound. Right. So the way it goes.
And then you land on.
Something like that. I think that's that. You know, anything will work. So in a slow tempo, it's. Essentially. But the idea is sort of more important than the song, really. It's that you're, you know, this hand is independent and this hand is independent, and you are trading off these 16th notes, and so when you put them together at speed. The same time, because you're trading them, neither hand has to work really, really hard. So this is, you know, and it's the same with this. Whatever it was. It's hard to not do one. It's hard to do them individually. It's really tough when you
down to zero and they're like, what do I do?
Yeah, it's really it is hard, but all it means is that you're enabling yourself to play something that's faster, possibly more exciting, whatever the emotion or vibe that you want to get out of it, but yet you're not having to, you know, have your skill level at some, you know, shredder speed. Is more of just being able to separate the two hands and give them both jobs and saying, well, you're doing this and you're doing this, and we're not even going to think about the other person. Just make sure we're still in time. You know,
without having that conversation.
Without having that conversation, precisely.